when it comes to the food, I gotta be honest with you. Everything was lukewarm outside of the noodles that was cold.
Hood classics. Hood classics.
We stack dough, yeah, we stack knots. Gotta seal it like a pal.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today, we got another food review. We are at LoveBite Dumplings, formerly known as Lovesack. But they changed the name to LoveBites, which I like better. And they specialize in dumplings. Man, we're trying something new on the channel. This place is at 116 East Roosevelt in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. We're gonna go check them out. We're gonna see what it's hitting for. We got a lot to get into because they got a lot of tea behind the name, baby. Please believe it, please. We're gonna go check out the establishment, get the food, and see what it's hitting for. Let's go.
Street connoisseur, black excellence is what I'm striving for. Yeah, that's the type of shit that I adore. Johnny's profile, got the climate hard. Create your own wave or you ride the dark. Create your own lane or you're not in charge. And use every.
And we are back, guys. Before we go and order our food, we got to give a little bit of the history for LoveBite Dumplings. Now, LoveBite Dumplings wasn't always named LoveBite Dumplings. It used to be named Lovesack, until there became an issue with a furniture company that bears the same name as Lovesack. So they tried to sue the independent company, and Lovesack decided to change their name to LoveBites, which in all actuality, LoveBites Dumplings sound ways better than Lovesack. So I think it was a win-win for the company. They've been around since February of 2024, okay? Actually opening up on the 24th of February, and this is what they're specializing in. They're in downtown Phoenix, right in the Roosevelt Road section. You can't miss it. First Fridays, I guarantee you this place is lit. Hands down. Please believe it, please. But without further ado, we're gonna go try some of the food. We're gonna see them make the food, and then we're gonna put it to the test and give you the honest review as we always do. Let's go!
Date with my funds on the way to the top, you on your way to a plunge. Gotta get to the bread like I'm baking a bun. I'm just shaking it up, Bob Marley in my rap, Chad in my cup. I'm an underground king, just like pimps in your bun. Gotta get to the money, can't wait for it to come. 365 on the grind, gotta push every minute, every hour, overtime on the books. When it comes to my bars, they could try to overlook, but in my streets, I'm a giant, just like Optimus Prime. I'm a beast, I'm a line, get good. Don't play none, nah, don't play none. Nah, I ain't with the games, none, no time to lay up. Gotta get this cake up, yeah, I gotta get my pay up. Bet I make a way up. They said I couldn't, but I'm way up. Bet that I'ma get this paper, grinding every day, just moving sevens in these apes, cuz gotta eat. Don't play none. Nah, don't play none. Nah, I ain't with the games, none. No time to lay.
And we are back with the food, guys. We have a drink here, as you can see, Liquid Death sparkling water. Let's try this real quick. Yeah, not my favorite Liquid Death. But we didn't come here for the drink. We came here for the food. They do give you chopsticks. I chose to get a fork because I don't know how to eat with chopsticks. It is what it is. And then, as you can see, it comes in this lovely box. This lovely, lovely box, guys. Super, super cool. So, we're going to crack this open. See if y'all can see that. Y'all can see that. Okay. We have rice and we have noodles. And then we have chicken and we have shrimp. I believe the shrimp is the 2 on the far right and the chicken is the 3 on the far left. So, let's get into this. We're going to try the rice and the noodles first. Okay? Here's the rice. Okay. Now we're going to try the noodles. Let's get into the noodles and the rice. The rice, fairly tasty, but lukewarm. I wish I could have had the rice piping hot. It is what it is. I did have to set up a little bit, so that kind of took away time. But these noodles were cold. Like, there's no amount of time that I could have set up to make these noodles as cold as they are. Man, the noodles were disappointing, but the rice had a lot of flavor to it. Now let's get into these dumplings. We have the chicken here, and then we have the shrimp on the other side. We're going to try the chicken dumplings first. There that one goes. Let's take a bite of another one. I like it. Now here's the shrimp one. Okay. Now let's get into these dumplings and give you more of a close-up, and let's talk about it. Okay guys, this is the chicken one, as you can see. Really close up. Fairly good amount of meat. Again, it was warm. So while definitely being tasty, I would want to try these things piping hot. Out of the two, the chicken was my favorite. As y'all see, I dropped one of them, but it was still fairly good. Now let's go and show you the shrimp one on the inside. My goodness, was this one really special as well. I also think if it had more sauce, there would be a more of a potent flavor to these dumplings. But nevertheless, good quality size dumplings. And for $3, you could get 5 more dumplings. So it's definitely a deal. I paid $16.28 for this. So there you go with that. So guys, as you can see, I still got more food to eat. I'm gonna wrap this up, and I'm gonna take this to go, and then I'm gonna give you guys my final thoughts of what I feel about LoveBites, aka formerly known as Lovesack Dumplings, here in Phoenix, Arizona. Oh boy.
Hood classics. Hood classics.
So guys, I'm back, and I want to give you my final thoughts of what I think about LoveBites Dumplings in Phoenix, Arizona. Please believe it, please. But before I do that, make sure y'all hit that like button. And make sure y'all leave a comment if you made it this far to the end of the video. Please believe it, please. I want to say thank you to Tori. Because if it wasn't for Tori, I wouldn't know about this place. She persistently told me I needed to go here, and I'm thankful that I listened to her. Please believe it, please. I'll put her Instagram somewhere around here so you can check out. She sells vintage clothing, women and men's. You definitely want to check her out because she got the stills and she got the trending clothes that is out right now. Now that we got that out the way, let's get to the food. As far as the customer service, A1. When you walk in the store, the women have a smile on their face. They brighten my day. Period. They brightened my day when I walked into that establishment. You can tell that the leader of that establishment is steering that ship in the right direction because she leads with great customer service. First and foremost, you Gotta give her 56 cool points for that. Gotta give her 56 cool points for that. But when it comes to the food, I gotta be honest with you. Everything was lukewarm outside of the noodles that was cold. Now, anytime I get dumplings, I usually get them hot. Granted, I did take a little bit of time to do B-roll and things like that. My food still definitely shouldn't have been ice cold. So, when eating this food, it felt like I'm eating leftovers that were sitting on the counter for about 3 hours. That's just the reality of it. The dumplings, the chicken dumplings were amazing. The shrimp dumplings were amazing. The rice was amazing. The color, the presentation was amazing. The food was not hot. Nobody wants lukewarm food. Period. That's the one thing they gotta fix. They gotta fix that. And I don't mean to be harsh. You know, they're a brand new business. But whatever type of equipment that you're using, you gotta make sure it keeps the food hot. Because people want piping hot food. So, if I'm giving it a rating, I gotta give it a 6.5. And the reason is because of the lack of hotness of the food. But I will say, definitely go check them out and definitely give them the support. They deserve it. Because they're doing one thing right. And that's customer service. They care about their customers. And that's what matters. The other stuff can be fixed. But great customer service and people that care about the community can't be fixed. Okay? You can't teach people how to do that. And they know what they're doing. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, turn on all notifications so when I drop a video, you can be notified. Until the next video, holla. If you're dancing, don't bother.